The Champions League and the Premier League is becoming a problem that we have to fix today. We got Newcastle, we've got City, and we've got Bayern. All games that I want to play and, to be honest, may have to play to make sure we get the results that we need. But before we get into any big games, I wanna appreciate the community. A couple of people gave out some comments. Thank you, Tit, for the inspiring words. Let's hope we keep your subscription. But also more importantly, Groundwell. I hope I'm saying that right. Groundwell has given the scouting department a pretty huge tip. Now, if you've been watching the series this season, you'll know that me and Onana are not on the best of terms. I really do feel like he is not saving shots he should be saving, and that's costing us games. So yeah, about that Marmardashvili signing, we'll see what we can do in January. But as our daily Youth Academy check plays through in the background, I want to take the opportunity to say thank you to those who commented and thank you to those who've been a part of the journey so far. It really does mean a lot to me for you guys to be giving support to, well, let's be honest, a pretty small channel, that being my channel. But hopefully, with enough blood, sweat and tears and enough endurance, it can be a small channel for not that much longer. But no, in all seriousness, thank you, and I do hope that you enjoy the rest of this video. Now then, back to business. Sixth in the Premier League, mathematically speaking, is quite far from first place, but a win against Newcastle could change things. And this is the team I'm trusting to get me those 3 points against Newcastle. So the game wasn't really a barn burner, so to speak. But if we're digging for diamonds, you could say that a highlight was Cardoso being taken down for his good dribbling and Newcastle picking up a red card. And if you look closely, you'll see our star boy Kobe Mainu there. But other than that, we see Angel Gomez win the ball back. He gives it to Kamara to Mount, and the usual suspect or the usual source of our goals does pick up the ball from Mount, that is being Garnacho, runs through the Newcastle defense like they're school children, and it's quite a simple finish for him. I guess the number 7 curse just doesn't apply to him. And that's it. We get a hard-fought 1-0 win against Newcastle. Also, real quick comment down below if you like the length of the matches. I personally do prefer them because it means I can get these videos out frequently and I don't lose my mind editing on my cell phone. But hey, if you guys want the highlights to be a little bit longer for games like Newcastle, do let me know. So now it's City, and let's just say a win here will make it pretty... okay, maybe not pretty easy, but a lot easier for us to get in first place in the title race. The win against Newcastle did leave us in 5th, and this is the squad I trust to beat Man City. Rashford kicks off the Manchester derby. Hopefully he can get a goal today. 30 minutes in, it's a corner kick, it's going to Rashford's head, and let's just say we don't have to hope any longer. The Englishman does get his goal against City today. And after that, Anthony and Garnacho do link up. A quick little 1-2 between the two leaves Anthony 1-on-1 against Edison, and he pals one into the top right-hand corner. It's been a while since we've seen him on the score sheet, but at that same breath, he does seem to always find a way to score in the big games. We get another corner in the second half. This time Bruno swings it to Rashford, and once again it's a headed goal. Yeah, he is really turning into a target man this season. But we won't be able to walk away with a clean sheet as Erling Haaland bursts through the defense and he chips Onana as if he wasn't even there. Look man, I'm not gonna say anything because, well, I kind of let Haaland go through with some bad centre-back control, but still, I could say something about that. But you know what, boys? I think a 3-1 win against Man City away from home is pretty good for the optics. After this, I don't want to hear people saying Manchester is blue. And aside from that, well, it's going to help the morale out a lot. Alright, let's welcome the guests. Bayern Munich. What can I say about Bayern Munich? I don't think I've ever beaten them in this series. Correct me if I'm mistaken, maybe go back, maybe use your memory, but I don't remember us ever beating Bayern in this series. We picked up a draw last time and that was a pretty good representation of how good we actually are against Bayern. It's always a draw against them. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're a good team. They're a really good team, but like especially this season, heading into this one as well, I'm hoping just as a sign that this team has improved from what I had in season 1, that we can pick up a win against Bayern. But anyways, this is the team I trust to make the Old Trafford fans happy, and this is kickoff. Rashford and Garnacho, we're looking at you. The best thing I can do is just describe this as poor defending leading to a Harry Kane goal, because as the person holding the sticks and still commentating it so far, I don't know how to explain how we conceded that goal. But this one I can. Bayern plays the ball in the wings, they give it to Harry Kane, he drives into the box, he cuts it inside, and Lima gets an easy goal past Onana. And again, I don't want to say it, but notice how Onana touches the ball there. I don't know, man, if he was taller. By the way, a criminal tackle from Leroy. But you know what, a few minutes later we're able to claw something back as Dalot finds his Portuguese teammate in Bruno, and all he has to do is just smoothly slide the ball into the bottom left hand corner to make it 2-1. Can't believe I was thinking of selling this guy a few months ago. Okay, it's 7 minutes to go. It's a counter attack. It's Old Trafford. It's Rashford to Bruno. Bruno has a lot of green space in front of him. 1-on-1 against Neuer, and I mean, come on. Come on. I guess you can say Bruno's the captain for a reason. And side note, he always ends up scoring against Bayern. I don't know why. And that will be the end of that. We're not going to get our happy ending. We have to walk away from another Bayern fixture with a draw. I'm not going to lie, if this keeps happening, it may make me wonder, make me question if we are going to be able to win the Champions League if we can't beat Bayern Munich. But leave a like, it massively helps the channel, and subscribe too if you want to see more of this, or at least if you want to be up to date whenever I do upload. I do upload at random times, so yeah, maybe subscribing could help you out with being one of the first people here. But yeah, that's it for me. Thank you for making it this far. I appreciate you, and happy holidays, and enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow.